Hey gamers, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a tier list for Lobotomy Corporation. And what that list is for today is, do I think I could take the Abnormality in a fight? Clearly I have Simon, the most feisty person I know, with me today.
Hello.
Yeah, so, are you ready, Simon? How confident are you going into this?
I think I can take White Knight.
Yeah? Jeez.
Just,
okay.
I beat all the Abnos in F category, alright?
Alright, so, speaking of the categories, we have no chance as our S tier for we absolutely cannot fight them. We have A tier, which is very slim chance, B for decent chance, C is beatable, probably losing a limb or something, maybe. D is too easy, and F is actual joke. Starting off, though, let's see. I forget the name of this Abno, but this was the one that makes, like, the noise. It's like the, like, old recording of a tragedy, and it's, like, making all the static and noise and the gunshots in the background. If you have too high of HP, it, like, chunks you for more health when you work on it. That's the most I can remember that one.
It's just the recording?
It's like a physical, like, I mean, all these are physical entities.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
so it's like sound waves that would attack you.
I can't see the attack, but I know where it's coming from.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely probably hear it.
So I would probably put that in D. If I can just break whatever's making the noise.
I mean, I would put it in C, but only because, like, A, I could just put in earbuds, headphones, but also, like, I don't know how you'd fight it physically. But that's just me. I don't know. Next up, we got our boy Forsaken Murder.
So, I am going to say I have a gun.
Ah!
In this theoretical situation. Because that's the baseline that, that they get at the beginning of,
well, yeah, that's
Lobotomy
true.
Corp, right?
Well, they get a police baton, technically. Clerks get guns.
Police?
Are you a clerk, or are you an actual employee?
Well, here's the thing. Am I saying who could I beat in a fight, or who could my employee substitute beat in a fight?
You as in you. Who could
I
you
probably clerk then. So I have gun Forsaken Murderer is getting bodied.
Yeah, I mean, F for
Like,
the
he's just
homie,
a guy,
but I think
right?
he's actually a joke. Yeah, if you just, like, hit him anywhere else but his head, he'll take free damage, because according to, like, the lore, his head is just, like, a metal can, basically. That's why, like, he bangs it on the floor. Okay, next up, Alaroon. If you don't know what this is, I can go look for an actual physical reference picture, but it's basically the pool floaty.
It's a pool floaty? What does the pool floaty do?
Basically, Alaroon, like, he spawns into a hallway, and then he starts, like, making this noise. Chad, do not cap that or clip that. And then what happens is, like, he starts casting these little petals. Once he gets to 3 petals, everyone in the room instantly becomes, like, a lavender flower bed. So,
And that counts as death?
yeah, insta-death.
But he's making a noise.
There's definitely an indicator, but it is very fast, so I don't know. Like, in terms of, like, how big the Lobotomy Corp hallways are compared to, like, a real distance, I don't know about you, but I think there's a very slim chance I'd ever beat him if I had, like, even a weapon. That thing is horrifying. In-game, he's actually just annoying. So, I don't know.
I'd go decent chance, because it sounds like he very publicly declares where it is.
I don't know.
And then, at the same time, if I'm not close to it, I can get on the other... just get out of the room, right?
I mean, yeah, that's fair. Let's see. Next up, we have Army in Pink. Now, for this one, I'm gonna say we're actually talking about Army in Black, because Army in Pink himself is not a problem. It's what happens when he breaches, and that's when, like, Army in Black summons, because a bunch of people are, like, dying around him. And that's, like, the Aleph Blackheart that, like, Wait, were you there for the- I forget. It basically, he, like, summons, like, 3 versions of himself, and then he, like, goes out in the hallways, and he'll, like, roam until he gets to the center room, and then he does this big explosion that sets off all the counters. I think it lowers the counters, and it will instantly make every employee in the room insane.
Well, I have the strongest mental NA, so...
I don't, so, for me, no chance, but... yeah, think what you want, Simon. Backwards clock, you don't really even need to interact with it. It doesn't actually fight you, so...
Fair enough, fair enough.
Next up, we have Beauty and the Beast. I don't know about you, but, like... I think this one's kind of a joke as well, that like...
I don't have a good memory.
There is no suppression for it. It's a Teth, so like it has like an insta-death mechanic potentially. The insta-death mechanic is like basically you can do repression work on it, but repression work injures the creature. And then if you do like any other work, it heals it. But if you do repression work twice, you kill the creature, and then like the eyes on the creature consume you, and then you become the creature.
So this is just an ignore?
Yeah. Should we make another category?
Well, we should make a category for both dead. Because if I'm actually trying to beat it in a fight, and the only way to damage it is to sacrifice myself.
Well, no, okay. No. This entity doesn't escape, so we don't actually know what a suppression for it would look like. It's a non-escaping one. That's why I'm saying, like, the only real way to, like, die to it would be to work on it. So you probably could just actually kill it without having to do anything. There just is no suppression for it at all, because it does not leave its container physically. So it's like an ignore.
That works.
That's why I'm saying, like, probably another category would be good.
I guess this hypothetical situation is that the Abno is broken out.
Yeah.
And we're fighting for our lives. Alright.
Unless you want me to, like... I mean, actually, we could just leave it in the joke category. Oh, no, why did you change? That was not what I wanted, Angie. Whatever. No! Stop it. Forsaken Murderer, you're not ascending. Sit down, homie. Alright. This one... Oh my god. It's the... I forget the exact name. This one is a tool, Abno. When you pick it up, it changes your, like, stats around. And you have to wait 30 seconds before you can put it back. So...
It's like the machine, but like an item you hold instead of go inside of?
Yeah. I'm gonna put this one in the actual joke category again.
It's another don't interact.
Yeah. The Big Bad Wolf.
Well, you know, Red is my wife, so she's fighting with me. Oh.
In a hypothetical vacuum where it's just you, Simon. Because technically you and Red are divorced and she's coming for you, like...
True, we're on cycle 3 instead of cycle 1.
I think for me personally, I probably don't win that. Because I don't know about you, but no silver bullets killing that wolf.
No silver bullets killing the wolf? Is immune to silver bullets?
I mean, I don't think pale bullets, whatchamacallit? Pale. Yeah. I don't think any of the weapons that, like, we have in the game, like, do damage, like, normally. If you know what I'm saying? Because they're, like, metaphysical creatures, technically, question mark. So I'm imagining we don't have, like, normal bullets. If that makes sense.
I mean, it does make sense.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know. It's like powers. I'm really bad. Like
Okay.
I
So,
remember Big Bird.
yeah. He's I would say the Big Bad Wolf is probably one of the strongest WAWs. Probably worse than Big Bird because when this thing gets out, he attacks everything in sight and he like hunts for things. If he breaks out and he runs in Red's hallway, Red is instantly breaking out, and vice versa. The Big Bad Wolf also like goes immune for a period of time and then he runs away, so he like doesn't take damage. He also can
I'm
straight up
probably
eat.
dead then.
Yeah.
I don't win that fight.
Well, no. I know I'm not winning that. Just because, no. Then we got the homie, Big Bird.
So, Big Bird probably eats us, right?
I would say, because, okay, if we're in a one-on-one situation, Big Bird charms you and he instantly kills you. So for me, it's there's no chance, because, if we're going with the vacuum situation for everything, yeah, no chance for Big Bird. I don't think so. Because he blocks out the whole department. If you're in that department and you get charmed and you're within a certain distance of him, he auto-lures you to him, and there's no, like, clicking the employee to pull them away. It's just insta-death.
Yeah, it's not like he just eats us then.
Rip. Bloodbath.
Or, just don't get in the bath, right?
Just have, like, a high temperance, basically. That's it. And fortitude. Which, it just is higher than, like, 1. Just have strong mental. No, that's mean.
Strongest mental in it?
I mean...
I think this one's kind of a joke. Just don't get in the bath.
Yeah. Like, if we think about, like, realistically what types of work would that mean, like, yeah, you just, in that case, wouldn't step in the bath. I don't think I need to give Blue Star that much of a description. Do you remember Blue Star?
Maybe.
Vacuum cleaner.
Oh yeah, the one. I have very slim chance because I was the last one to die.
That's because you were immune to white damage. In that vacuum universe, you don't have, like, the capo, okay? I'm saying no chance.
Bro, I have natural immunity, alright?
This guy. Okay. Next up, we have Censored. Do you remember Censored?
I remember. I don't remember what Censored does, but I remember to like you can sacrifice someone doing. So I'm pulling you, pushing you in front of it, and running for my life.
We're not in this together. The amount of betrayal I feel right now is unreal. Wow. You're really the meme of, like, you don't have to run faster than the enemy, you just have to trip your friend. Ow. Look, Censored's ability is basically, he breaks out, everyone instantly gets half their sanity depleted by the Hopeless debuff. If you are a level 4 employee or below, I believe you instantly panic. So you have to be a level 5 employee. If he gets you below a certain HP, I believe it's an insta-kill and he makes you into a minion. And then that minion procs another Hopeless debuff. So, he's really annoying if he gets far in his suppression.
So, probably very slim.
I mean, yeah, actually, yeah. I don't know. As long as you get him before he gets you, you know, and you just don't be afraid.
I'll keep my distance, don't worry.
This one is the interdimensional rift thing. I forget the exact name. You can't really touch this thing as far as I'm aware. Like you can suppress it in the game, but it's like the static basically. The only difference is like this thing eats your like flesh.
If I can't really attack it, then no chance, you know?
Yeah, I agree. It is basically the same for me. I would die because I can't see it because I'm blind. Then we have the train. Do you remember the train?
I, of course, remember the train.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna Dark Souls roll away.
What? Bruh.
Just get those iframes.
Simon, sometimes I wonder, like,
Listen, here's the thing. How do we categorize winning against a train? Is it just a not dying and letting it pass?
I would say
Because you
actually
can't
suppressing the
technically
train.
suppress. You can't really suppress the train, can you? It's a.
Well, I mean, no. In the technical sense, no. But we're like imagining it, right? Because we technically categorize like what Beauty and Beast would be, because it's like an abnormality that isn't really aggressive. So, if we were to suppress it, it wouldn't really like do anything.
So I think because this is a more of an object abnormality, right?
I mean, yeah, it is one of the tools. Yeah, you just have to get the ticket.
So for this one, I think this is a 50-50 because either I'm getting hit by the train or I'm not getting hit by the train.
I mean,
And I'm gonna count surviving the train as winning.
Okay, I'll put it in very slim chance. Oh lordy. Next we have Fairy Festival.
So Fairy Festival is just, it's not aggressive, you just don't work on anyone else, right? Because they get jealous?
As long as you don't do it while they're like floating around you. Yeah, I mean, I would say they're beatable.
I'd put them in D, like, you just don't do anything but hang out with them.
Damn. Okay. Phoenix Bird.
I'm probably dead. Like, I'm semi-fast, but I don't know if I'm get out of the hallway that fast, you know?
Yeah, if you attack him, he just blinds you. Like, that's just it. I don't know. I'm already blind, so I think I'd be dead immediately.
I wear glasses. Like, maybe if I had my
Flash
sunglasses, it's very slim chance, you know?
You're gonna need, like, some majorly upgraded sunglasses. That thing, the way that it sounds, like, when it heats up, sounds like that meme with the Pokemon that's, like, 19,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what I imagine when I think of this bird.
Which Pokemon's that?
It's the magma snail. I forget the name, dude. Been a hot minute.
Dang, I was trying to get you to say the name.
No! Okay, next we have Flesh Idol. Do you remember this one?
I don't think so.
So this one, you have to sit inside of the containment for at least 30 seconds, otherwise you instantly die. But if you stay in the containment for 90 seconds, you also instantly die. The other thing is you will take a random damage type for the duration of that, like...
So it's kind of like the music box, but health instead of sanity.
No, it does everything. So, like, every 3 or 4 seconds, it'll do a random damage type. So it'll be, like, white damage, then black, then it'll switch back to red, and then it'll go to pale, and you're just, like, taking damage. And it's a WAW as well. So it's quite a bit.
I put that in A. It's a luck.
Simon, I'm gonna say B. Because you're not really suppressing it, but I think that thing would body me. Percent max health damage from pale? Kind of spooky, dude. Let's see.
Alright. Who's the disco bird?
That's not a disco burp, that's Fragment of the Universe.
Ah, right. I'm getting bodied by Fragment of the Universe.
Oh, so you have been playing Runia.
No. Don't spoil. I didn't know he was ruining it.
Bruh!
I just remember us getting bodied by him over and over. So we couldn't figure him out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've just seen that you've been playing it, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just got to Yasad.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh. I think we get bodied by Fragment of the Universe.
Yeah, I think so, because when he screams, you, like, basically lose a good chunk of sanity, and... me, personally, I don't do well with loud noises, so any Abno that I think has a really obnoxious noise, I'm just instantly losing to, because, like, I go basically into a manic breakdown.
The way I kind of have to categorize it is I have to ignore, like, their rank. And just think about their abilities and, like, how they would work in real life.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I don't have the sanity. Like, Forsaken Murderer wouldn't be crazy, but like the clanging noise would probably drive me insane.
Fair enough.
So yeah, for me, this guy's like a slim. If I can get the drop on him and he's gone, you know, because he has low HP technically, fine. But if he screams, it's more like a Hootsie meme. Funeral of the Dead Butterflies.
I have no idea what this one does.
This guy, he's the coffin man. So he's like a giant butterfly with like a body. Like his head is a butterfly. He has 4 arms. He has a coffin. He'll walk around and then just like flick his fingers at people and like do little butterfly damage. And that's white damage, so it's sanity. But then he'll pull out the coffin, drop it open, and a bunch of butterflies will fly out and just deal a ton of white damage to the entire room.
So I think you probably get bodied, but as I've been saying, Strong's mental NA, I think I have a decent chance.
Bruh. You're stinky. I think I have a decent chance against him. He's not an obnoxious sounding thing, so...
Fair enough, fair enough.
He's just annoying.
Or maybe I just recover Shiner because butterflies are pretty neat, you know?
Okay, next one is Giant Tree Sap. I don't know about you, but this one I have a hard time trying to think about, because, like, this one, there's a 15% chance that you instantly die upon consuming it for the first time. And, like, you know, technically you just don't consume it, but, like, there is that chance that you die.
You just press actual joke, because it's easy, just don't interact with it.
Yeah, it's true. The train, you're kind of forced to interact, because, you know, he gets mad.
Yeah.
Cherry Blossom Tree. This one...
So, is it...
This one doesn't escape, so this one's a weird one to think about, right?
I know it doesn't escape, but is this already having killed a few people, Cherry Tree?
The cherry...
Or post already blossomed?
The cherry tree doesn't function like that. It's... Well... It starts out as fully blossomed, and then once you work on it a few times, it starts to die, and then once it's at a counter of 1, if you work on it again, it gets mad, or if the counter goes off, like it has a meltdown, it goes off. And when it's on the last counter, it will charm someone in the building and then lure them there. Now, I don't know if we're metagaming and like Adora is like the manager or something, but you can technically click to get rid of the employee's charm. Otherwise, though, the employee instantly gets sucked into the tree's base and dies. So I don't know how we're categorizing that one.
So, I put that in C.
You gonna burn the tree?
No, it's more of a just ignore it until it needs help, and then hoping that I get snapped out of it, you know?
That's kind of true. Pray that Adora doesn't forget.
You know what? Go move it up with the A.
No! Adora, if you're watching this back, I'm sorry. We love you. Okay. Next one is Happy Teddy Bear. Do you remember what he does?
No.
Okay, so the bear, you cannot work on him too many times in a row. You cannot do attachment work. And if too many people have worked on him in a row, he will instantly kill someone. In any of those conditions I've just listed, he will insta-kill.
So it just don't work on him, actual joke.
Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't breach. I mean, suppressing him is kind of a weird thing to think about in, like, the context. So, I don't know. I would say he's too easy. Because the only thing is, like, if theoretically you had to fight him, you can't get hugged by him. Because he'll just snap you. Ooh.
Oh, he's like Peanut.
Huh?
That's just American Lobotomy Corporation reference.
What? Well,
SCP Foundation.
Oh. You know we might be playing the multiplayer of that one of these days on the channel, right?
That sounds awesome.
I'm gonna cry. Okay, next up we have the homie Judgment Bird. Do you know what he does?
Judgment Bird.
Yes.
I might know he's one of the components to Apocalypse Bird, right?
Yes. Apoc Bird, we're definitely losing to. I'm just saying that right now.
And Apocalypse is in the name, so.
Let's see. Judgment Bird has this mechanic where he'll walk out and then he'll do like this charged up attack. If you're in the room when he does it, he does pale damage. If it instantly kills you, well, yeah, it has a big chance to kill Lama. I should probably say that. If you have like Aleph armor, you're probably fine. But assuming it's just us in this universe with like a little pew pew gun, we're probably getting wrecked there, Ronid. There's like a slim chance.
If we're using some game mechanics, but I still have like my mind can move on my own free will, I just get in the elevator when he's charging up, right?
I mean, yeah, it's very noticeable. That's why I'm like, I think he's beatable.
I think I'd put him in a B.
I don't know. I'm putting him in beatable only because I think it would take a long time, and there's like, you know, if Adora's the manager, and like, I still have my own free will to make my own choices in game, there's a big chance one of the clerks like ruins it for me. I'm just saying. Let's see.
Oh.
Next is Letitia, I think is how you say the doll's name. Do you remember this one?
Man, how long was I gone? I was out of town, and I don't recognize a lot of these now.
I beat the game, man. You were gone.
Mm-hmm.
You were gone for the ending. Okay. Letitia is a doll that, when you work with it, if you don't get a good success, or like a complete success, like the good tier,
Mm-hmm.
it like it gives you this heartfelt gift. If you work on another abnormality, or you send someone to work on another abnormality while they have the gift on them, that gift will burst out of its chest and instantly kill the employee.
So it's kind of a similar to the Pixie Fairies guys.
Yeah, I would agree.
I'll
Either
put 'em in the
A,
same
just
tier.
only work on Letitia that day, or B, just, like, I don't know.
Just ignore
Get
it.
good. Well, I mean, if you get a good success, you don't get the gift, so you're fine. My favorite abnormality, or one of my favorites, Laloon. This is the piano lady. I can't remember if you were here.
Piano lady. I remember hearing her.
Yeah, I don't know how she breaches, actually, because based on the notes in the game, I don't see how she normally breaches, but, you know, Shelter of March does many things. Yeah, so, excuse me? Basically, I don't know, actually. I don't know what she does. I just know that she breaches and she attacks. I actually don't know.
Well, if she's piano lady, I think she does white damage, because that seems to be the theme with music. So I'm fine.
Gotcha. I don't know. I think it's possible to beat her, but
Yeah. I don't know much about her though.
I don't go crazy because I like music, especially classical, so.
So here's the thing. Do I seduce Red before she kills me?
I hate to break it to you, but like you've already divorced her in one timeline, and I can guarantee she probably remembers that. Because abnormalities are weird. It's like actually okay. I've read Wonderlab the comic. They do remember things.
Do they know that I don't remember things? Like theoretically, if I die and brought back by what's his face?
That's a great question, but I actually don't.
Because if they know that I don't remember things, maybe I can get some pity.
This is Little Red we're talking about. Do you think she cares?
I have no idea.
Your silence. Your doubt. I don't think so.
So I don't have any memories.
All I'm saying is I don't think I win against Red because she has a gun and like a big blade. We're probably Gonzo.
Here's the thing. If I'm fighting Red before I fight Knight of Despair, I got a chance. But if I'm already with Knight of Despair, I'm just dead.
Rip Simon. In the last timeline, they technically both existed in the facility, so
Yeah.
sort of.
In the last timeline, I didn't get one. So it was like, I can't do this.
I don't know.
It was too crazy that last timeline, you know?
I think like there's a very slim chance I'd beat Red, only on the fact of like whatchamacallit. If I'm not the thing that she's targeting, I think there's a chance. Because then I have my own free will, I can pay attention, you know?
That's fair. Because she really only breaks out when something else breaks out, right?
Well, that and just overall if she has a meltdown on the counter. Or if Big Bad Wolf breaks out, but like if we're thinking about just Red, she'll like her ability is just to single target something and then chase it down and try to attack it, right?
Yeah. She tried to take out Blue Star.
Yeah. F for Blue Star.
She tried to get it before it killed me.
Luminous Bracelet.
It's another item app now, so just put it in joke, right?
I mean, this one's a joke just sheerly on the fact that you can literally just instantly return it and there's no consequence. As long as you don't wear it for an extended period and not have lost and then regenerated that health, you're not gonna die. I feel like with this one you could just like actually go flat on the stairs, lose some HP, and then like you'd be fine. That's like so unrealistic, but like, you know, I'd imagine. Let's see.
Alright, what's this one?
Next we have, was it Meat Flower was his name?
Meat Flower, that's very interesting.
I think that is what his name was. He's like this little fluffy cloud, with the little like flower that you can see there.
Is that the one that put Adobo to sleep once?
No, that is not that one. That one that you're thinking of is Void Dream, which is the sheep.
Got it.
This thing, what happens is he breaks out and he goes somewhere in the facility and he hides, and he's like in the floor, and if you step over him, he eats you instantly.
Oh, I'm just gonna put no chance. If he's ambushing me and I'm not prepared.
Let's see.
Slime
Next,
Girl?
we have Melting Love. That is indeed Slime Girl.
I think Adobo was the only one that could handle her. I mean, of course, realism could. But...
Well, yeah, realism's a chat. Let's see. I think if we're in the vacuum situation where it's just us versus Melting Love, I think it's actually pretty easy.
Really?
Yeah, the hardest thing about Melting Love in and of itself is the fact that you have to do repression work because otherwise she infects you with slime. So you just do repression work. And then when she breaks out, the scariest thing about her as an Aleph is just that she gets minions from killing things. So as long as you don't get hit by her, basically, which she's very slow,
Alright, I'm coming around.
You don't lose. So I think there's a decent chance. As long as the clerks don't be stupid that day, I think you're fine. I don't know. That's just me.
Fair enough.
Yep. Next one is Portrait of the Mirror. Or Portrait of Another World, I think. I forget the name. This one, if you don't remember, when you send someone in, it marks you, and then it marks another person. If you take damage, it gives it to that other person. So, this one's beatable, or I guess...
So really, I just hope I don't have to get soul into someone.
Yeah. This one I'd say is too easy. I'm only putting it there because, like, it's possible to... Or beatable, sorry. Because it's possible that if you're on the receiving end, you're dead. If the other person acts stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Next one is the baby. Do you remember this one or no?
I don't think I was there for that one, no.
Dang, okay. This thing, like, cries when it gets mad. And what happens is it pulls up, like, this gamba thing, and you have to spin it. Whoever gets chosen has to walk into the containment. Like, they're charmed, basically, and you can't undo it. They walk into the containment, baby eats them. I don't know how we gauge this one.
Just put it in the middle of the road because it just luck of the draw.
Yeah, it's kind of. Excuse me. This one's kind of a get good one as well. I'm gonna put it in decent chance actually. Only because I hate loud noises, and that one makes it annoying. Or annoying noises, that one makes it an annoying one. Let's see. Next up, we have notes from a crazed researcher. This one, you cannot return it within 30 seconds, or you'll die. You also cannot return it without having worked on something, or else you'll die. If you haven't worked on anything within 90 seconds, it kills you still, I think. That last one, the last point I'm not sure about. I believe that isn't one of them.
What buff does it give me when I work on something?
It gives you increased, I believe, prudence and temperance.
So just bust my already strong mental, alright.
I mean, I think this one's too easy. I'm not gonna say actual joke, because it's like...
Like this to kill you.
Yeah. But it's not like... It's not the train. F for the tool, abnormalities. The next one is another tool, though. This one is Promise and Old Faithful. If you don't remember, this is the Gamba one, so you throw in your item and it has a chance to take it. We're not really losing to this thing. I guess you just have a chance of losing your gun.
I mean, I'm sure I can get another one, but...
Yeah.
But yeah, actual joke.
Then we got Granny.
Granny!
Please tell me you
Bro,
remember
you
Granny.
just go tell her her son's playing Fortnite and she goes and cries in the corner.
Oh! F for Granny. That's all the explanation. Our boy, one sin and hundreds of good deeds. I mean, he's a homie. I don't know. I think he's easy. I mean, I think he could kill me because I have, like... How do I explain it? I think if he were to breach, he probably could do some damage, considering that he's, like, kind of related to White Knight, but I don't think, like, he'd actually kill someone. He's not a joke either. Like, he actually does do pretty decent damage in that containment. A level 1
He's also
unit.
a homie user.
He is a homie. He saves he saves you from White Knight. He puts White Knight in his place, literally.
Well, sounds like... I don't know, probably you're right.
I mean, you're...
Is this another item, Abno?
This one, technically, this is the shrimps. Well, cheers. So, like, when you work on it, there's a chance it gives you a blue soda can, and that thing insta-kills you.
So it just don't work?
I mean... I don't know. I guess, yeah. I believe it's as long as you don't do repression work. It doesn't give you the blue soda can, but I could be wrong.
Well, it's even easier then.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's an easy peasy one.
Alright, Mama Bok Joy.
Yeah. Parasite Tree... I'm gonna say she's beatable, only because I'm gonna make the argument that I could have a lighter in my pocket and light her on fire.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I also just would know that if I've worked with her, I would be the only person to work on her and not let anyone else work on her. Because then other people... Yeah, when she gets her, like, 5 little buds on her, like, tree, like, that's when she not breaks out, but, like, she corrupts the people that have her blessing, which is where the bud comes from, and then they turn into little mossy people, and then they go infect other people.
Hmm.
Very annoying. My boy, Porcubus. Do you remember the flower dog?
Is that the one related to Gebera?
No. Is nothing there even on here? Oh yeah, he's right there. No. This is like, I mean, his picture's right there. That's what he looks like.
Yeah, I don't recognize him.
What? That's my boy. That's my dog. Literally. He's a big flower. He like has his little cactus ball tail. He waves it around.
He sounds pretty friendly, so like too easy. You just befriend him.
The only thing that's complicated, I think, is you need level 4 temperance to work on him. Otherwise, he insta kills you. But he vibes.
Strongest mental enemy.
I mean, temperance is attachment work. Your thing, insight is mental. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Oh, you have attachment issues, Simon? Or commitment issues, I guess. What would be the equivalent? Hold on. I guess attachment issues. I don't know. I think Porcubus is a homie. He wouldn't beat me up. I'd take him for a walk. So, I'm putting him in the too easy category. That's my homie. Or, I'll put him in beatable. That's my dog. That's my pet. And then, we have your dog, Simon. Bude.
Actual joke?
Oh, no! I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, like, if it's a realistic situation, I feel like I could throw, like, food at Bude and he would just vibe.
Bro, food? This is a fight to the death. I'm just kidding.
I'm throwing food, I'm beating that dog. Okay? But I am, like... I'm dead. What I don't understand is, like, why when he gets big, he, like, grows a whole tattoo arm and becomes, like, this muscle dog. This game, like, traumatized me. Oh my god. Okay, next we have, what even is this thing's name? I know what it does. I don't remember the name.
I mean, it just kind of looks like a Necronomicon to me.
It's pretty spooky. This thing increases your mental, so this one's another actual joke. This thing would not get me. Because I don't have the strongest mental NA. By working with it, I get stronger mental NA. And then, you know, I'm not at the maximum, so it won't kill me.
Oh, wait, this one's better if you have strong mental?
No, this one's better if you have less mental. If you have the strongest mental, like if you're already at max, I believe it does kill you.
I just get bodied by this thing then.
Yeah. Rip, Simon. Okay. Next we have Queen Bee.
It's Queen Bee? So, I'm terrified of bees.
Yeah, if we're going realistic, like, if I get stung by this thing, I think I die just because of, like, bee.
Listen, I don't think I'm allergic, but like for some reason, just anything that flies close to me that I know can sting me, just terrifies me.
Well, if you get stung by a bee twice, you can technically have like, I forget what's the name of it, but like you can have a reaction that's relatively close to an allergic reaction. Cause like your brain, yeah, I forget what. Oh my god, I'm trying to think right now. Brain not working.
I mean, when I was 2, it probably stems back to this. When I was 2, I got stung by a wasp. Twice.
Owie.
There's a wasp's nest in the swing set, like I put into.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Queen Bee bodies us. Like,
True.
Maybe there's a small chance in some world, you know, you just burn Queen Bee.
Is this Clifford?
No, this is Redolta! No! Please tell me you remember Redolta.
Redolta. What do they do?
He looks like he's supposed to be from Christmas, but he's like this little like reindeer that's like red and looks like hideous, like nightmare fuel, and then he has like a sack of organs on this sleigh. When he breaks out, he jumps on the sleigh and he like walks around the facility just doing white damage. Personally, this thing's beating me only because I'm probably vomiting because of how disgusting it probably looks realistically.
That's fair. Here's the thing. If it just looks gross, I'm fine. If it smells gross, I'm dead.
Well, remember that we have the cognition filter. So,
Yeah, I know we have the cognition filter,
so,
like
no,
looking
like,
in.
no,
but
no, A does. So, like, if we're as the employees, we don't have that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, like, as the players, we have the cognition filter.
I don't know.
But
I'm vomiting on site because that thing looks gross already. I don't want to know. It's a fair chance at beating me. All I'm saying. Next, we have Scarecrow. Do you
is
remember,
this
do you remember what he does?
I don't remember what half these guys do. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Scarecrow searching for wisdom. The higher mental you have, because insight is linked to like intelligence, basically. If you have a prudence of, is it prudence? Yeah, if you have a prudence of 3 or higher, he instantly breaches to try and eat your brain.
Oh. So I can't work on this guy then, because I have strong mental.
Simon gets bodied. I don't know. I think there's a decent chance we beat him. Or my bad. I think he's beatable because he's pretty. I don't know. He's
Is he
an
slow?
HE. Yeah, no, he is slow. That's why.
Okay, we're fine then.
Next up is that guy. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I just know he's the man that lives in the keyhole. I'm a little confused by this one.
The key in the keyhole and he's dead, right?
No. This is the one that we can't look at him while we're working on him. So
which one with the blindfold?
This one would have to be on Adora. It's when the manager's looking. Adora would need to remember to not look at him. So I'm putting in no chance. I love Adora. But I know she'd forget. Feels bad, man. Oh, we're almost getting to the end. Okay. Next up is Scorched Girl.
Scorched Girl. Oh, I just fought this one in Runia.
Yep. She's in there. I think she's kind of a joke.
I'll agree since she was so early in Runia.
Only because in Lobotomy, basically you just have to not work on her when her match is about to go out, and otherwise you're fine.
Alright, sounds good then.
And she doesn't, yeah, I don't know.
Easy or actual joke.
In my opinion, like, I feel like this abnormality, you just throw water on her and she's gone. Like, what's she gonna do?
Sounds like a
Shelter of March, we're not gonna talk about. We're not talking about it.
I mean, aren't you safe when you're in the shelter?
The outside is not safe when you're in the shelter.
The outside's not safe, but
so okay, yeah. So I would assume that when I say like suppressing it, I mean that we're outside the shelter while it's going on. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
Singing machine. This one I'm iffy about.
The singing machine.
This one, if you have like a certain combination, there's a lot of stats that can't be above a certain level to work on this thing. But if someone works on it and then that person like doesn't meet those requirements, they jump into the machine and they die. And then it starts singing. And then it lures someone to be like its like little thing. So when that person goes in, they become its little minion. And then that person goes around and grabs other people to throw into the machine.
So if I'm getting dragged in, then I just shoot the person trying to drag me in?
I mean,
but
yeah.
if I'm the one dragging people, and I'm probably dead, right?
Yeah, this one I'm iffy about, because also, like, if you get close enough to the machine, it just eats you.
I'll put it in B.
Okay. Spider-Bud, you're a joke.
Fair enough.
Just actually, like, don't do attachment work. Or, no, just don't do insight work, and you're fine. He won't eat you.
Oh, that's my strongest work, maybe.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding. You can put him wherever you want. It's your tier list. I'm just putting it in.
No. I think he's easy. Burrowing Heaven,
You just gotta keep looking at him, right?
yeah. I think that one's.
This one's also an adobo technically, right?
Yeah, this one's kind of a meme.
So
I think it's beatable because she would be looking at it realistically. Adora would be like, "Oh my god, he's breaking out. Let me get him." You know, with this one, I'd be scared because she'd be like, "Okay, let me pay attention," and she might get confused. So, feels bad that we made Adora the manager. Rest in peace, Adora. Okay, Galaxy Kid. I'm just gonna do myself the favor already. I'm not dealing with a child. Actually, wait, hold on. If I was suppressing Galaxy Kid, I think I could beat him up. I'll just take the kid's pebble and break it. Well, no, I can't do that. I think that kid actually would body me, only because, like, not only am I, like, emotionally unavailable, so I can't really do attachment work, which I think is that kid's best thing, but also, like, I most definitely would not want to work on it at all. So, like, he'd just be mad the whole time.
fair enough.
Yeah. The other thing is, too, like, if another person's worked on him and then that person dies, I will take damage if I have the pebble. So, like, that's why I say it's kind of iffy. Dreaming Current. Do you remember Dreaming Current?
I think it kind of looks like a fish, like shark dog.
Yeah. When he breaks out, he instantly bodies whatever's down the hallway if he runs into them. And you're slowed while you're in the hallway. Or in that hallway.
If I'm CC'd while I'm in the hallway, then
I don't...
dead.
Personally, I say there's no chance. Heart of Aspiration, I'm just gonna put in joke. Because this thing, as long as you just don't put it back, you're fine. Yep.
Here's the thing.
Huh.
In order of operations, it doesn't matter if I've met a red or not. I wife Night of Despair.
Wait, what?
Like, if for red, if I hadn't met Night of Despair, I had a chance. But it doesn't matter for Night of Despair.
That's true.
Because apparently I left red for Night of Despair.
L for red, dude. She'll get her revenge one of these days.
I wonder if she's in Runia.
I don't know.
She'll probably bottom me then.
Ah! Dang. What have you fought in Runia so far?
I think I just got Flame Girl.
Plain Girl?
Yeah.
You mean Scorch Girl?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Like, I just unlocked Yasad, and then
Definitely.
I fought some robot dudes.
I'm definitely quite a bit ahead of you. Feels bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were, like, way ahead of me. I was wrong. Okay.
No, I haven't played it much yet.
I see.
Don't worry, I'll catch up.
Ah! No. Don't you dare. Night of Despair, I think, is an easy one, only because if you get her blessing, just don't die. You already have, like, reduced damage intake when you're blessed anyways. Unless it's pale. So I think that one would be fine, but then, like, you know, you'd have to be, like, pretty careful on that one.
Hello, Adobo.
Also, hi, Adobo.
What's this happening here?
We're doing the Could We Fight Them Abnormality tier list. Since you weren't here for the beginning of the video, we've technically deemed you as the manager of the facility if Simon and I are, like, actual employees. So, that's the meme. And the meme is that you'd probably get us killed with one or two of these. Feels bad.
So, honestly, Night of Despair. Just put her in D or F.
I mean,
she doesn't break out.
I think she's a joke only because as long as you don't die, you're fine.
I think that's the consistency on all of these, but yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Little Prince. He starts slowly turning you into a mushroom.
Mushroom friend.
So as long as you're not like
So, like, you get left for dead?
well, You have to
Wait,
just
not
like
Left 4 Dead.
you have to like
Last of Us.
work on other things. So like with him, it's I don't know. If you're like suppressing him though, I mean he's not really the like entity that he summons is an HE, I think. So it's like not. I don't know. This thing's suppression was a joke when I did it in the actual game. So I'm convinced like
Fair enough.
if it was me, it's beatable.
What about if it's Simon?
That's up to Simon.
I haven't seen it in action, so I have to agree.
Mountain of Smiling Bodies. We're not even gonna debate that. I'm sorry, Simon.
Mountain of smiling bodies, bodies.
Exactly.
Yeah, basically he eats any little clerk nearby, he just regains a health bar and gains another one. The nest?
Well-
To explain the nest, this one, like, if you get a bad work result, it infects you. And then there's a chance you just, like, explode, if I'm not mistaken.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, put it in A.
A? Oh. I mean, actually, yeah. There is a chance that you live, I guess. Let's see. Queen of Hatred.
But here's the thing: if we use the same argument as we did for
Alaroon, of like having own
It's-
sentience.
having own sentience and can see it powering up an attack, I put it in C.
Yeah, I'm running definitely behind that thing, so I'm not. I'd say
Like
decent chance.
just dodge the big laser.
Yeah, just don't get hit by it. Theresa. I'd say this one's another joke. You can immediately step out.
I mean, step out, or you could be me and just have strongest man.
I mean, that one instantly makes you go insane after 20 seconds.
Yeah. Was it 20?
20 to 30. Let's see. Do you remember what Ice Queen does, Simon?
Ice Queen? Here's the thing. Don't you instantly lose if you're, the first one in there?
No, if you're wearing Phoenix armor, you'll instantly die. But that's the only weird thing, and it's not officially written in that thing's description. Whatchamacallit. Basically, with Ice Queen, what happens is you want to... How do I explain it? You don't instantly die. Like, suppressing Ice Queen would be like, if someone gets frozen in there, you have a chance to go back in and, like, 1v1 the Ice Queen to, like, save them. And it's like this chivalrous battle. So, like, you do instinct work and you go fight them. And it's like
Here's
a
the
duel to
thing.
the
I don't
death.
think I win. I don't think I win the 1v1.
Oh. I mean, I think I win, but... I think I have a decent chance. I don't know about you, but... My fortitude's pretty high. I have a big heart. Anyway. This thing's also an actual joke. This is just the tutorial abnormality. A little rabbit boy. Rabbit training dummy. He's a vibe. Let's see.
And this is the one that just puts you to sleep?
Yeah, if you have lower than two temperance or lower, I think it puts you to sleep instantly. Or 1 temperance, sorry. It puts you to sleep. I don't know about you, but I get very attached, so I think I'll be okay. What about you?
Well, no. Here's my argument. Even if I lose, I win, right?
What do you mean? You die,
So I
Simon.
lose. No, you just get put to sleep.
You can never wake up.
Yeah, it's just a coma.
Simon, you... Bruh. Technically, when this thing breaks out, it puts a lot of people to sleep, and if someone tries to hit that thing before all the sleeping people are woke up, it dies. Those people die, sorry.
So it's really dependent on other people if it breaks out.
I mean, if you're not the one that goes to sleep, then you know, you're fine. But if you are, then I don't know. I'd say it's beatable. Just depends on yeah. Let's see. We have the Iron Woodsman. This is kind of the same like the Scarecrow. He's searching for a heart instead, though. So I think I'd get bodied here, but
So this is the reverses.
yeah.
You get bodied, I have a chance.
Yeah.
Because I'm a heartless monster.
Bro. Yikes. I'm dead. This thing, the we can change anything. Nobody can argue with me. Nobody wins that. You go inside that thing, you die. You actually just can't leave that. So there's no suppressing that.
Isn't that the machine that
I mean, no, it is a tool, but like, if there was a situation where you had to like, for whatever reason, enter the containment, you would not win. Like with most of these ones, you know, you'd survive. The sap, you know, you might get bodied, but like this one, I'm saying there's no chance because like actually, if you just interacted with it at all, you'd die.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we have White Knight.
So as I said, actual joke. No, we can both agree that we just get bodied by White Knight, right?
I didn't know you were Hawkma's son. Lamau. I'm personally saying there's no chance, but
Yeah.
that's because if I saw that thing, I'd just probably like yeet myself. Bro, that thing's horrifying. Angel fetus.
So, yin and yang. If they're not together, we win, right? This is in our vacuum scenario that we've been.
Well, if one
Same
breaks
bit.
out, the other insta breaches. You
So it's
also,
really a race to see if I can suppress it fast enough.
yeah. The other thing is like this one I think depends on like Adora as the manager, because like if she's not paying attention to it and slowing them down, then there's a big chance that dragon just insta wipes the entire facility. And,
It's a metal road theory.
yeah, and how the dragon works is it does the reverse. So if you're at full health, you instantly die. But if there are abnormalities that are like at low health, they'll be healed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I don't know. I would say like
You
there's
put one in B and put one in C, see the middle of the road, you know?
bro, it's not I'm done. This one is You Must Be Happy, I think is the name. This is the one that you have to exit on yes to gain stats or exit on no to lose stats, and you can't go over like having gained 200 in
Otherwise you
stat points.
disappear.
Yeah, otherwise you disappear.
So I think it's just another.
Joke. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, because you can instantly leave it, but you just lose stats.
That's true. Yeah.
So you survive and you get those stats back the next day. So fair enough.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Keep calm and go. Ball pit. Oh. I forgot about Baldy.
That thing just makes everything. It doesn't kill anybody. Black
It
Swan.
doesn't kill anybody, but it kills your dignity.
No. Let's see. Black Swan, I feel like is also just a meme. You just don't shoot her when she has her umbrella open.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know. For a WAW, I think she's the
This
most.
looks like the Reddit guy.
What?
The next one looks like the Reddit guy. Reddit mascot.
Oh, that's Little Helper. He's a vibe. I don't know. You kind of just, like, he just starts spinning towards someone and then he eventually crashes and stops for a minute to recharge. I think he's kind of easy, but that's just me.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Yeah.
Just get in the elevator, you know?
Yeah, true. Greed King, I'd say is kind of easy. I mean, you just have to not be on the wrong side of the hallway.
Fair enough.
Yes, I mean, she doesn't go in elevators, so I'd say she's beatable.
I think I would agree.
This guy, I'm not even gonna. We're not debating it. That's nothing there or censored. Not censored. Nothing there. Gebra's like other half, basically. I'm not. No, no, thank you. That's the mimicry weapons. They're related to that.
Yo,
No, the guy that
Me
breathes
and
really
an
heavy.
orchestra, me and him homies. He's my wingman.
Your wingman?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me he performs at your wedding?
Yeah, for sure.
Yikes. We love that phase 3 ear deafening screech. Plague Doctor? He himself is a joke. Not when he's White Knight, though.
He
Not
doesn't kill anybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, once he gets 12 people, is it right?
Yeah.
So it's the eventual death, but you know, you get quite a bit before it actually happens.
Yeah. That's true.
Ruby red slippers.
That one... The red shoes. I mean, the only thing with the shoes that, like, kind of drives me crazy is, like, the fact that the shoes will remember their previous owner if the work went bad, and then they'll, like, lure the person in. So, like... That one's kind of a little confusing to me, because it depends on other people. You know, like, if you're not working on it and it lures someone, then you have to, like, kill that person if they get there, because then they'll start going crazy and trying to kill other people.
Alright, I put him in B then.
Oh. I'd say for me the shoes are beatable. It just depends on, am I the person getting charmed, and, you know, if Adobo's the manager, is Adora forgetting about me. F.
Alright, this one you just have to go happy face, right? Too easy.
Yeah. This one's a joke. I mean, if you were, like, in my mind, if you were suppressing, like, the kid that stands behind all these masks, somehow I think if you just walk behind the thing, the kid just freaks out anyways and runs away. I don't know. Today's shy look is just funny.
Alright, here's the thing with Punishing Bird.
We don't
Is
suppress
he-
him.
Yeah, that's my point. Is he no chance or a joke?
We don't suppress him. Remember the forbidden umbrella meme. If he bonks the umbrella, they get bodied.
Wait, Mothra?
Snow White's apple. No, it's not Mothra. Snow White's apple. She, like, what happens when she breaches is she, like, gets out of her containment, she'll go into hallways and then, like, start sprouting up thorns from the ground to, like, beat up people.
Shoot her from the elevator.
Yeah. I mean, if I, like, have a choice in it, I think it's doable. The homie deer futures. I'm still probably pronouncing that wrong. He doesn't really break out per se, but his bullets never miss at the same time. And that's, like, I think what bothers me is, like...
So he can just snipe me from across the facility?
Yeah.
Alright, put him in no chance.
I mean, I think it's decent-ish, because, like, you could get him. He doesn't really break out officially, but, like, he is, like, a sniper. So, like, if he theoretically broke out, you have to get him before he gets you. Alright, last...
This is the guy that breathes in your ear, right?
Well, yeah. The lady facing the wall. She's kind of annoying. I don't know.
Like, if she's just annoying, actual joke or too easy, but, like...
I mean, I think
saying the breathing in your ears and obnoxious.
Well, for me, yeah, it would be beatable, because I can't stand that. Like, no. We're gonna ignore the rest of these, because I have not experienced APOC Bird on my own. That one is APOC Bird's icon, though, but... I know APOC Bird is a little weird, and I know you don't, like, actually suppress them normally.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah. But that's gonna be it, guys. This is our tier list. Simon definitely thinks he wins a lot of these, but, Definitely doesn't.
But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, have a great day, everyone. Bye!